All right, for number two, first we're going to factor. So k minus 9 on top, and then numbers that add up to -12 and multiply to 27 are going to be -9 and -3. So k minus 9 and then k minus 3. Okay. So the values that make these 0 are going to be 9 and 3. So those are the excluded values. And then to simplify, cross out k minus 9 top and bottom to get 1 over k minus 3. Okay, for number 3, um, we could quickly find the excluded value. There's only one. Okay, when x is 0. Okay, 56 times 0 would make it 0. So now we could factor. The GCF on the numerator is going to be 16x. So you're left with x minus 1. Okay, and 56, x is your denominator. All right. Okay, we could quickly cross out the x's because you have one on top and one on the bottom. Okay. Now we're looking for numbers that could be divided by, we're looking for a common factor of 16 and 56. Okay. So which number goes into 16 and 56? Well, 8 does. So we could divide the top and bottom by 8 to get 2 over 7. So that simplifies to 2 times x minus 1 over 7. Let's see, number 5, simplify the expression. So let's go ahead and factor. We have to. Okay, first thing we could see, 7b plus 28. You could just go ahead and cross those out. It's the same thing on top and bottom. Okay. And then 3b squared, remember, is the same thing as 3bb. So we could cross out one of these. And then 3 over 9, you could divide top and bottom by 3 as well. So that's going to leave us with just b on top and a 3 on the bottom, b over 3. Okay, for number 6, let's go ahead and factor. The GCF of the first fraction is going to be 5. So r minus 7. Okay. Over 7 times 6r. And then the GCF of 12r squared minus 42r is going to be 6r. That leaves you with 2r minus 7. So we cross out 6r and 6r. Okay. Oh, and let me just fix a mistake I had. We're missing a 2 here next to this r in the first fraction, right? Because we need to get 10r. So let me rewrite this here. It's 5 times 2r minus 7. Okay. So now we could cross this out and this out. So your answer is 5 over 7. Okay, now we get into division. Let's go ahead and keep, change, flip first. Okay, and now we're gonna factor. So numbers that add up to 6 and multiply to 5 are going to be 5 and 1. So let's rewrite this. 1 over a plus 3 times a plus 5 times a plus 1 over a plus 1. So we cross this out. So we're left with a plus 5 over a plus 3. Okay, number 9, keep, change, flip. Okay, you can see that we cross this out here. Now I'm going to factor 4n plus 20. GCF is 4, so you're left with n plus 5 over n plus 5. Cross the n plus 5 out, so your answer is 4. Okay, next, simplify each expression. So by adding, okay, so the LCD of 2 and 5u to the third power is going to be 10u to the third power. So to get from 2 to 10u to the third power, you multiply by 5u to the third power. So 6u times 5u to the third power is 30u to the fourth power. To get from 5u to the third power to 10u to the third power, you multiply by 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, so now you have 30u to the fourth power plus 4 over 10u to the third power. That's it. Well, let's see. All the numbers are even, so we could divide each number by 2, the regular numbers. Let's go ahead and do that. We could simplify a little bit. You're left with 15u to the fourth power plus 2 over 5u to the third power. There you go. All right, next one. The LCD of 4 and 6mn is going to be 24, no, not 24, 12mn. 12. Oops. Okay, so to get from 4 to 12mn, you multiply by 3mn. So 3mn times 3m would be 9m squared n. And then to get from 6mn to 12mn, you multiply by 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. So you're left with 9m squared n plus 4 over 12mn. And here we don't have any common factors. No. So that's your answer. Okay, next we're going to solve these equations. Clear each fraction by multiplying by the LCM. Okay. So we have 2a, we have 6, we have a. So the LCM is going to be 6a for number 14. So we're going to multiply by 6a. I want this to be red. There we go. Multiply this by 6a and this by 6a. Okay, so by doing so, okay, these a's go away. And then 6 divided by 2 is 3. This 6's go away. These a's go away. So let's rewrite what we have now. So we just now have 3 times a plus 3 is equal to 1 times a. You see the little a there? You still have an a there. Plus a plus 2 times 6. So we're going to distribute here and here and rewrite it. So 3a plus 9 is equal to a plus 6a plus 12. Okay, combine like terms. A plus 9 is equal to 7a plus 12. I'm going to subtract 3a from both sides to get 9 is equal to 4a plus 12. And then I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides to get negative 3 is equal to 4a. And then divide by 4. So a is negative 3 over 4. Last one. The LCM of a squared and a squared is going to be a squared. So multiply this by a squared, this by a squared, and this by a squared. This goes away, this goes away. Now remember that a squared is a times a, so one of the a's goes away. So you're left with 4a minus 4 is equal to plus a is equal to a plus 5. Okay, combine like terms. 5a minus 4 is equal to a plus 5. Subtract a from both sides. 4a minus 4 is equal to 5. Add 4 to both sides. 4a is equal to 9. And then finally, divide by 4. So a is equal to 9 over 4.